Hello everyone! Today we will see how to use the whipping cream powder correctly so you can frost your cakes beautifully. Nowadays you get many different brands of whipping cream powder in the supermarket. I am using Bluebird whipping cream powder, but you can use any whipping cream powder that you find. All the powders work the same way. You also get a lot of different brands online, so whichever you get, you can buy that and we'll see how to use it. So when you open the pack of whipping cream powder, you will find small pouches like this. Take how much ever you need for a cake and transfer the contents of the pouch into a steel bowl, and then we're going to add some water to it. The amount of water you add should be equal to the amount of powder you add. So this is 100 grams of powder and I've added 100 ml of water. Check the instructions given at the back of the pack and follow the amount of water needed to add. This water should be cold water. Make sure you add chilled water, or instead of water you can add milk also. Now mix this thoroughly till it forms a smooth mixture without any lumps, and leave this in the refrigerator for some time. At the back of the pack they would have mentioned to refrigerate for 15 minutes, but I kept it in the refrigerator for 1 hour. After 1 hour you can see that this mixture has thickened nicely. So now we can start whipping this cream. You don't have to add any extra sugar to this whipping cream powder, but you can add flavors. You can add a vanilla essence or a butterscotch essence, any essence that you want. Keep the speed at low when you start to beat the cream, and slowly and gradually increase the speed. As you keep beating, you will be able to see stiff peaks within 1 or 2 minutes itself. I find that the longer you refrigerate the mixture, the faster the peaks are formed, and the stiff peaks stay for much longer if you refrigerate it for a long period of time. So I usually leave the mixture for 1 hour before starting to whip the cream. So this is after 1 minute itself. You can see how nicely it's formed stiff peaks. You can also color your cream. As you keep beating, you can include the colors and continue to beat the cream till it forms stiff peaks. Before you start beating the cream, freeze your beaters as well. This way you will get stiff peaks very quickly. So now you can see that stiff peaks have formed. This cream has thickened nicely. You can start frosting at this stage itself, but to get an even better whipping cream, refrigerate this mixture for another 10 to 15 minutes and then you can pipe designs with this. This is after 15 minutes. As you can see, this cream has thickened even further. Now you can transfer this whipped cream into your piping bag. If you want to pipe any designs, you can put it in a piping bag like this and fit it with a nozzle, or you can just start to frost as it is. As you keep piping, the warmth of your hand can make the cream to melt a little bit. In those cases, refrigerate the piping bag for about 10 minutes and then you can continue to pipe on your cake. So there it is. You can make beautiful piping designs with whipping cream powder. If you've bought a big pack of whipping cream powder and you have some left over, just seal the pack nicely and then you can leave it out itself. There is no need to refrigerate the leftover powder. Just make sure you seal the pack well and you can leave it on your shelf itself till you need it for the next time. So the next time you want to frost your cakes, you can also buy these whipping cream powders and use it beautifully. Until next time, bye bye.